Hello, मैं तुझे अपने साथ Hornbilltv. National Highway 29 चुमुके दिमाग में March 25 पुचोर एक पजी निशिना ने गाड़ी एक्सीडेंट हुआ लगा बोलेरो ड्राइवर के पुलिस पर जाकली राती धुई लुशे कुशे ताई लगा खबर पर ये तो खबर दो पुलिस सोर्स पर कंफर्म कुशे किंतु इत्या तक पुलिस पर बोलेरो ड्राइवर लगा पर्सनल डिटेल्स तो दिया नहीं सोर्सेस पर क्वा लगा हिसाब से March 25 पुचोर नेशनल हाईवे दे बोलेरो गाड़ी पर थार गाड़ी लगा पीछे दे आही गिना मारिशे कुशे March 25 गाड़ी एक्सीडेंट दे renowned Nagaland football coach William Koso लगा जान जाइजा शे इत्या more details रुकी ऐसे पुलिस को दे पर official details report पावले Nagaland laga Director General of Police Rupin Sharma Paraji Chumukidima Police Complex se program ekta attend Korea pichde Buster Robert Kikon laga sexual assault case opor media khan ge khota kura homoy kushe ki Kikon ge eta bi kude ase etu eku khobor na pai gina ase ami details sabo
MHA has a sort of a very limited role in this. I am saying this from my own experience because I have worked in all this field. MHA has a very limited role in this. What happens is that if there is any criminal from India who has fled abroad, there are two methods by which a person can be brought back. One is deportation. Deportation means the country where the person has gone, it says that we don't want you, so they just send him back. Okay. The other is the extradition process. For the extradition process, there are different laws in different countries. In some countries, those, say for example, he is in country A. So that country's courts will have to see whether the act which he is committed is also an offence in their country. So after they have determined this, then they will send him back. So there is a process, but even without these, there is every chance that the person who has gone away from India can come back to India on his own. Okay. So, for that purpose, there is something which is called a lookout circular or a lookout notice which is opened. That is opened through the MHA. So, the information is given through MHA to everybody, to all the international airports, checkposts and all, so that whenever this person tries to come to India, or even go from India, it's just possible that he just might be in India and want to go back. So at that time they will intercept him and inform the police. So for that purpose MHA has been approached. So otherwise MHA doesn't have a role that it will catch him and bring him back.
The Director General of Police Rupin Sharma para media logo de khota kura hoboy Dimapur Municipal Council laga Chairman Huketo Yaptimi para DMC Councillor Khan Karya arms mangya opor kushi ki itu do desirable noy aru itu laga mamla para Nagaland de thagya manu khan karne lesson dishe ki society de arms rakhe do bhal nai.
Again, I don't think there was any offence committed per se in that. Okay, there was an attempt made which honestly even before they issued a letter, we came to know that this has happened. So the company which they had approached, they contacted us to check. So we had advised those people also not to do anything. So and then subsequently we communicated through the CP Dimapur that this is not desirable. I think not just crime, but it is just a matter of ignorance and overreach on the part of the DMC officials. I think it is a lesson well learned for everyone in Nagaland that procurement of weapons is not good. In any case, like having weapons in the society is not good for the society as such, because the weapons in anyone's hand can be misused at any time.
Ita khata break lubo sai TV.
अपनी लाइफ ती कुमरा जिते मुन ना दिमाग बरा कोय चोली उठिना एक्सरसाइज करबी हलिबी मुन बरा कोय आरो अलप लंबा कमाबे आरो इदिया दिमाग बरा कोय आसे कि दिल कम दिखाबी अपनी जिंदा থাকিব हलिबी मुन न माने अंकल होताय पराठा खाय हलिबी एकु नहय दिमाग खाली दे কিবা একটা হলে হে বদলে হ'ব নাকি আৰু এইটো এক্সট্ৰা নিমখ কিলে মন পৰা কয় এক্সট্ৰা নিমখ নহলে খাবলৈ কি দিমাগ পৰা কয় খালি একটা বেমাৰ হৈ গেনা একো খাবলৈ নপাৰিলে তো কি লাভ আধা লাডু হলিবি এনে খাবি হলিবি মন মাঙি থাকে খাইলিতো পুৰা হি এইটো পৰা ভাবিবি নিজৰ লাইফ দি হতাই দিন হতাই ছেকেণ্ড কোন জিতিব ভাল হেল্থ হ'বলৈ মন পৰা বেছি দিমাগ চলাবলৈ লাগে আজিৰ পৰা খানা দিয়ে চিনি নিমখ আৰু তেল কম দি কৰিব
सोनाक्षी मसाला कहाँ है यार उधर सब जगह देख लिया मुझे मिल नहीं
खामोश
अरे खामोश चुप
अब देखा
एवरीडे मसाले
आओ बनाते हैं मसालेदार छोले
छोले
हर रोज के करी में एवरीडे मसाले
साफ मसाले खुशबू और प्योर झांस टेस्ट से भर दे हर जुबान पे स्वाद
एवरीडे मसाले देश का स्वाद
Welcome back. Nagaland Police Service Association ka najitai ka naga 52nd General Conference observe krushe. Rhododendron Hall chumaki dimade program de khota kura homoy Nagaland laga DGP Rupin Sharma pra police kan ge manu advertisement na ulya kina department de kam bisaria kan ge entertain na khroble janai dishe. IB details.
We have become so dependent on technology. I think this is something where we are going wrong. We need to improve on this. I have seen when I was SP Kohima that anything happens, even in cases of robbery. The IOs, they say that scene of crime they accompany. How can that happen? I have gone through the case diaries. They don't even prepare the crime map. Even if some prepare crime map, the north is not indicated, which is mandatory. So, we should not be totally depending on the technology only. We must also do our part.
You all know the court case of this 935 plus this constable's case. Okay, I will not go into details, and since the media is there, I will request please don't ask any questions because it's an internal issue and it's a matter pending with the judicial authority, so I will not answer any questions on this. But we all know that if there is no advertisement, the appointments are likely to be challenged in the courts. Okay, we all know this. Despite that, the unit commanders will keep sending recommendations to us. Why? Don't you understand? I am being very blunt. Na pareo. So, apne khan laga matha pura sida, apne laga matha pe phalaye aise. You are just shifting it from your shoulders to our shoulders. Hum apna to sign karne pathai debo PHU jaisa. PHU bhi na pareo. Whether it is appointments, whether it is compassionate, whether it is for the landowners, whether it is contract, whether it is jobs. Tell them na pareo. Tell them this instance of this court case saying itya to iti na ho jaise the advertisement para hai paru dusra na paru. are you just shouldering? One is not shouldering that responsibility. That is one point that I am angry at, or I don't like it. If I use a very much more courteous word, something that I don't like it. Besides that, काम फालतू करे ऐसा तो ना. हमने खान लगा मन भी काम करे ऐसे एक PhD तो भी फाइल करे लगा टाइम. It is just wasting time. It is of no use. Secondly, out of the department, you are giving a false hope to a person in the village. ना तारे लोगों, हम अपना तो डाक पर ना आने तो ना. तलाका हत्ते दे तो खान तो ना. Compassionate और मुखिया लगा और लैंडओनर लगा तो खान हत्ते दियो. They think that DG के जाएगा ना ये DG साइड बोल लो कोई. Now you are wasting money and resources of those poor people in the villages also. Please develop this habit of saying no. ना पारे वो इतना कोर्ट लगा judgment ऐसे ना पारे वो. हाँ ये तो साइन करो ना मखान लोगे खाके भी. हाँ we will send it to PSU whenever the dark is going. However, you please apply whenever there are recruitment. Whenever is advertisement, please apply there. इतु करे लेना अपने खान लगा काम भी आधा हो जाओ. आजकल 4 घंटा काम करे ऐसे कोले तो 1 घंटा तक पर भी कम क्यों? हो सकता है. You are just wasting your time dealing with people and giving a false hope. And it is, and this is not, I have not done this only as DGP Nagaland. Even when I was DG President, I used to do this. Sir, ito anishe kore dibi na, ito na pare ho. See na, as DG President also I told ito na pare ho. Sir, कितना है वो? अपने आगे खाके अपना लगा पैसा ही वेस्ट करो बोले ऐसे ना है भी ना पारे. If you just tell them it is not going to happen, they will not come. And 2 people, 3 people, 5 people will come to know. Everybody will come to know. ये तो रास्ता नहीं है. कितना advertisement हो इतने दे चले बात. Okay, so please these small things. अच्छा. Then another thing about compassionate appointments thing. This is not a policy I am discussing. Okay. This is sort of a proposal that is being sort of discussed. Last month there was a Supreme Court judgment. I think I posted in the senior officers group also on compassionate appointments. Okay. Last month there was a judgment of the Supreme Court where there are 27 judgments of various kinds on compassionate appointment. I would request all of you to go to that senior, at least the commandants, and you may share it since it is a Supreme Court judgment. If you want to share it with the DYSPs and all also. It's an open document. So when I saw that judgment, it says compassionate appointments can be given on 2 grounds, broadly on 2 grounds. One is death of the sole breadwinner in the family. Okay, that is one ground. The other is medical ground. The other is medical ground, provided there is a policy. Now in Nagaland we have a policy for death. We don't have a policy for medical work. But at my level, at the level of Joseph, and probably even at your own levels, in your units or your sub-units, whatever you call it, we have a big medical problem. Nagaland police is grappling with a big medical problem. Our Dimapur, Chumukdima based units are sort of becoming a dumping ground for people who are sick or infirm. Now, and it's across the ranks. It is not just a constable or an NC, it is up to the rank of even maybe deputy commandant and even SPs also in some cases. Now, it depletes our manpower. Okay, depletes in the sense, say if he is from the 11 NFP, 11 IR in a boy and he is going to be posted here, 11 IR laga manu jaise, tai aate hai jabo. Some of them are so sick and infirm, they are not able to do anything, even if they are posted in Dimapur. To be very fair to them. Okay, I am not criticizing their illness. Kisi ko bhi koi bhi bimar hoga, everybody will fall sick. Now, we are thinking of a policy which we may propose to the government, where people who are sick and infirm may be allowed, after following some procedures, to take a voluntary retirement or prematurely retire them, and in lieu of them take their family member. Okay. So in that case, this person is bimar, tai hindi ikku na correct. Tai jale talaga bacha, ai jale bacha kam to guru na. So if it happens, it will be a manpower utilization mechanism as well as a welfare mechanism. Okay. So there is no decision. Please media don't misquote or misreport all of this. There is no decision on this, but I want your opinions on what we should include in that, what we should exclude in that. Okay, what are the chances of this policy if we come up with this medical thing? What are the chances of it being misused and how it can be misused? So that if required, if we have to do this, we will plug those gaps so that only the genuine persons get that benefit. Okay, so please be prepared. If you can offer your suggestions, you can send it to IG headquarters, or you can send it to me also by personal WhatsApp. It will be a very good measure. My estimate is that if we propose something and the government does finally agree, we will sort of revive about 700 to 800 manpower. Okay, 700 to 800 manpower. It means at least a battalion strength. We will have fitter ones. And I don't have anything against the ones who are sick. I will also fall sick someday. You will all fall sick. But if he is not able to perform his duty, okay, then much better that the baton passes on to someone else rather than we having a sort of a liability that we have. Okay. So please, on this compassionate thing, you have any suggestions, anything that comes to your mind, please share with us. I will probably, if you want, I will share you a draft that we have. I have sort of, we shared one to the senior officers earlier, last month. Then based on some circulars of the DOPT, Government of India and all, I have sort of prepared another draft. That draft we can share with you so that you can go through it and come with your views. Okay. But when we are sharing the papers or drafts, again, a serious issue is official communication coming onto the open media. There have been 2-3 instances. Some of you may be aware, some of you may not be aware. We have come down heavily on 2-3 officers who have done this. Inadvertently, or just you are media savvy or you want to share this information you've shared, there are certain communications which are not meant to be shared. Whenever it is meant to be shared, we will tell you, please share it with everybody. Okay. A small thing that if I tell you this, since the media is also there, about say a month and a half back, this Nagaland police recruitment thing it came out. Okay. We know who did it. We called for his explanation. He will take taken to task, that particular officer who shared it. You know what it was?
এতিয়া খাতা ব্ৰেক ল'ব চাই থাকিবি
अपनी लाइफ ती कुमरा जिते मुन ना दिमाग बरा कय चोली उठिना एक्सरसाइज करबी हलिबी मुन बरा कय आरो अलप लंबा कमाबे आरो इदिया दिमाग बरा कय আছে কি দিল কম দিখাবি আপনি জিন্দা থাকিব হলিবি মুন না মানে আঙ্কেল হতাই পরাঠা খায় হলিবি একো নহয় দিমাগ খালি দিয়ে কিবা একটা হলি হে বদলে हो নাকি আৰু ইদো এক্সট্রা নিমক কিলে মুন বৰা কয় এক্সট্রা নিমক নহলে খাবলে কি दिमाग बरा कय खाली एकटा बेमार होय गेना एको खाबले न पारले तो की लाभ आधा लादो हलिबि एनि खाबि हलिबि मुन मांगि थाके खाय
Welcome back. Siminu Kadin Bosti laga Ayush Health and Wellness Center de Kohima Chief Medical Officer laga under Block Health Mela thagishe. Itu laga camp de pediatrician, child specialist, gynae specialist for women, dentist, DEET specialist, ENT, Ayush dermatologist, skin medicine laga medical professional kan thagishe. Niga hoigida total 209 patients kan register kurishi aru treatment do paishe. Health Mela de ABPMJY, CMHIS aru ABHA card registration logo de blood group aru alak testing kan thagishe. Formal program thagia homoy Kohima CMO Dr. Laminie Konyakpa Kandi group ke appreciate kurishi community de bhal bonding aru sorkari facility center de modot dia karne sal de AHWCKNDI ge community based organization prabishi modot to pai thagigina IS tade patients kan karne seats or hospital beds kan donation paishe 2021 de center pra PHC de upgrade kuri dia de itu itia tak pi sub center de kam du chulese NCC Northeastern Region pra Kalakshetra Guwahati annual award function tagishi ja kali itu laga event de Nagaland laga NCC pra bishibal performance dia jani paishe tade Northeast region laga jaga sob majude 22nd best ST cadets to Fazal Ali College laga SUO Imtisanan Jamir pra paishe ANO late Sunil Kumar ST male Sainik school Pungwa, Nagaland, our ANO Captain TK Medu Kohima Science College, Josoma SW female pa, Nagaland laga best ANO paishe, iniga oigina Nagaland naga best NCC College no Kohima Science College pra paishe. Associate NCC Officer Education Institutes cadets around East States laga NCC staff sop kan pra kam or contribution dia nimide celebrate kurbule itu laga events to organize krishe. 2024 to 2025 साल दे NCC दे बाल पराक्रम क्रिया करने recognize करेगिना 55 personal और educational institution कान के award दिशे ceremony दो असम लगा governor लक्ष्मण प्रसाद आचार्य पर chief guest करेगिना grace कर दिशे निगाह होगिना अलग minister और official काम पर भी program दो attend करिशे इत्या करने मान ही साइट एक भी Hornbilltv